precious souls. Welcome to our happy space that we share all our little divine messages. Let's tap into your higher self, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors. Come through, spirit. They're saying, shuffle them good. We're taking reversals. We're taking names. What's this all about? Ooh, I feel your hot breath on my little leg there, buddy. My little puppy dog came in. It must be reading time. Oh, goodness gracious. Is there some really overflowing emotional offer coming in that is going to bring you the ultimate wish come true happiness? Let's find out. Spirit, what is this all about? What is this all about? Some of you, this is definitely matters of the heart. They're saying, of course, this matters of the heart, but some of you, this might be a divine partner coming in with something that is going to bring every one of your wishes coming true. This is how this comes true. This is an avenue. This person is bringing this to you, and it's going to involve everybody. Okay, everybody's celebrating you, okay? Your victory. This is something that you've known is yours since you were a child. You knew that this was coming one day, and everybody's like, fairy tales don't exist, right? You knew better because you have that angelic heart, that beautiful tenderness about you, this nurturing love. This is coming in. Also, I'm hearing, like, of course, massive accolades. Finally, people seeing you for who you really are and appreciating, and not only that, but highly valuing you because you're changing lives, babe. You're changing lives. You're helping other people understand how to heal. Heal beyond all of those frailties, the insecurities and fears that were placed on them by others, the shame, jealousy, envy, competitiveness. Oh, you are cracking through. You've already cracked through, but this is what's aligning this. You're helping other people to crack out of this matrix 3D world that keeps them stagnant, that keeps them from aligning with their true purpose in this life. Their true purpose is to heal all those inner wounds, find out who they really are deep below this, tainted shell, and finally allowing their inner gifts and their love, their appreciation, their inspiring words and their ability to teach others what they've been through, how to get there, helping them do it too. You are a very special soul. Yes, you are. And that's why this is aligning with you. You finally, I'm seeing like someone shake their leg, like their boot, to get it's like caca off, okay? Like you stepped in a big pile of caca, but you're finally getting that off. You're shaking that off. The people that once held you back, I don't know why, this fell off of one of my hair clips. It's a beautiful little butterfly. And I feel like you're finally, spreading your wings and saying, how high can I fly? Where can I go with this after this beautiful transformation? You're transitioning into your highest time. Like, oh, now I got goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. Yes, you are transitioning into something that is creating this guide in you where other people, a true master, thank you for that, who could stand on your platform, even if it's in your living room, on your phone, on social media, you have something to say. And it is the vibration and frequency of your voice that gets people to listen. In fact, taking this leap of faith brand new beginning, and it feels risky to your ego. It's like, oh, I don't know, are we ready? Oh yeah, you're ready. Oh, you are more than ready. You're given this some offer coming in that's going to help really elevate you. It's going to make your heart feel so full, and it's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Gang stalking. They want me to talk about gang stalking. Yeah, you're not crazy. You know this already, but there have been so many attempts to hold you back. That's why this has taken so long. It's because people know, people in the high ranking of the 3D world, the way it was in that toxic, unhealed manner where the control was put in the wrong hands, they knew who you were. And they were using every one of their abilities, even in court systems, even in legal matters, even in the police force, even when you tried to get help, right? Yeah, even those lawyers that were taking a cut. And there's all this coercion to try to get you to move in certain ways. The deceit, the theft, they were trying to take your essence. They were trying to hold you back and represent you only in their little skin suit. How creepy is that? Shape-shifting. Yeah, well, these were the shapeshifters, but they were using their spiritual gifts. That conflict is over. Don't worry. You've gone past that. They were using their shape-shifting abilities, their ability, and they were using them in a manipulative fashion. You, my dear, continue to just move in faith forward, using your spiritual gifts to try to help others. You had absolutely no problem walking away from those individuals, even though you had 8 out of 10 cups invested in some of these individuals and these jobs, everything, okay? I just got intuitively, thank you, Spirit. Some of you even tried to go to counseling, tried to, thank you, couples counseling. We all know now, don't we, a little late in the game, but we know now, you never try to go to couples counseling with someone who has narcissistic traits, because they will literally flip the script because they're that manipulative as a shapeshifter. And they will have that counselor eating out of the palm of their hands, having you convinced that you're the one who needs to continue the work. Yeah, these are people who are trying to steal from you. They were trying to... They operate in such a low vibration that they're so disconnected from the divine at this point because they haven't done the healing. They've avoided so much. They're leaning on you. And they had no problem putting 10 swords in your back. This is the final. Like, you just had it. It's like that one last sword went in and you're like, I'm done. You took that sword and you pulled it out and you're like, Queen of Swords energy. Doesn't matter gender, guys. There's no gender in tarot, okay? But this... I've got such strong discernment. I'm the magic wand, man. My sword, come on over. Tell me your truth. I will be open to listen. However, if you come across me, again, in a way that is, you can't make this up, like, that is deceptive or trying to take from me or leave me feeling defeated or questioning myself, I will put these back in your back. I will sense and see and understand exactly who you are. 10-10, breaking all these cycles. You had the maximum amount of swords in your back, and then it flips to a new cycle, okay? A brand new beginning and something else. And your angels helped remove these burdens. Yeah, there's a death to this. There's an absolute death to this. You are so strong. 8-8 is huge, okay? 8-8 I'm getting in my mind here. You finally pulled back your power. And I want you to picture, and I want you to do this daily if it feels called to you. And even more than daily, do it whenever you feel called, okay? To call back your power. Picture all of the gazillions, is that a word? I don't even know. We can make up our own words, right? All these stars in the universe and beyond, each solar system, all beyond, okay? Each one of those stars, and you know this to be true, is some beautiful thing that you've done for others, unconditionally just giving, loving, kindness, offering, okay? All of the ways that you handed that power over to some that really didn't deserve it because they capitalized and weaponized it and stuck a sword in your back. I want you to picture each one of those pulling it back. That's right. It's a redeeming redemption. Wow, coin redemption. That's funny. Some of you might like gambling and for fun. I don't know, in casinos, but I'm just saying you are pulling back all of this money. And I used to think this as a kid. Even older, okay? Like if I had every single dime back that I ever gave toward this kind of a chocolate bar, how much would that be? Yeah, I know, it's my quirk and I love my quirks. How much would I have back? And I used to think for all the lottery tickets I bought and never won, I would be a millionaire. Oh gosh, think about that. Wrap your head around that. I would have already been the millionaire. So I'm saying pull back your power from every person, place, thing, timeline, every dimension, every lifetime. If you pull that back, and yes, you can do that, and it doesn't take from anybody. You used it, it's spent, but it's redemption day. And I want you to get that massive coin bucket out because ding, 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 it's all coming back. And all of this power was always meant to be for you, used by you, because you are a divine angel. You are a divine earth angel. If you're seeing this message, I know it's hitting the right people. There is no question. Don't question it. That's why a big end came to all of this. You started to see how your very essence, your creative abilities, your abundance was being harvested by those who didn't want to do the work or the healing and connect with divine themselves. You're calling it all back. You're a true seer and a true speaker, and everything that you've learned is meant to be brought forward into this new world that we're creating together, this new world, brand new world. You have all of this understanding, this deeper wisdom, and you are not afraid to speak. You've got very beautiful communication skills, and you are extremely intelligent. Oh, yes, you are. I know who you are. You are extremely intelligent. You are very much secure in your emotions. Now my left ear is ringing, okay? You are receiving downloads from the divine, you're meant to share with the rest of your soul group. So when you speak online, they will find the right people. This information will be finding the right people, because don't think for a second that the divine in all its power doesn't tap that frequency to find certain people, align them. They turn on their phone, they turn on their TV, they get this message, whatever it is. You write a book, the right people find it. You are that powerful. Oh, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps on my arms. Spirit is coming through. Everything that was done in the dark is coming to light. You've heard this before. I know you have. And at times you are like, how is this going to happen? It happens with all of us. We are being used, if you will. It's so beautiful, so powerful, by the divine to use our voice and all of our communicative abilities to bring forward our piece of the puzzle. And just watch how all the dots connect. It is so cool. It is like one big open collab. It is one big collaboration effort with everybody who's ever had their power stolen from them, okay? You're meant to shine. You're meant to shine. You are elevating so high. You can feel this. I'm giving this to you right now, baby. I'm giving. You want a taste of this? You want a taste of this? We generate energy and abundance so easily. I'm going to give you some of this. I'm going to give you some of this. You ready? Put your hands up, baby, and receive. You're going to feel this unconditional love and abundance, and I'm going to give you a little taste of it. You're going to feel tingling and warmth and healing energy. This is in you. In you. I'm unlocking you. I'm telling you, remember who you are. You can do this with anybody. You can do this across the world. You can do this to other universes. There is no limit. There are no limits to what you are capable of, and I'm unlocking you right now. This was meant to keep you fearful of your power, fearful of your ability to do what you need to do in life without the help of others. Oh, they want me to touch on reactions, how they, you know who they is. You know who the false gods that so much of humanity was worshiping for the longest time, you know, politicians, everybody was lots of money. Oh, Hollywood. Oh my gosh, they're so wonderful. All operating, not all, a lot of them operating under this energy to keep you small, to keep you fearful, to keep you jealous and envious. And I'm not really as good as you. I need your guidance. Please tell me, take all the money. You know, I'm not even going to take that back. I'm not even going to get that out there. All the ways that we didn't believe in ourselves and relinquished our power so easily to say, okay, you want me to pay taxes on this so that I can be taxed on that and taxed on this and you want me to work hard every day and hand my children over to these institutions to brainwash them? Okay. No, you're not that bubblehead anymore. Sorry to those who are still in bubblehead mode, but I don't think you're on this channel. I don't think you're seeing me if you are still in that illusion. You defeated this. Oh, this is so incredible. That's why you're meant to be seen and heard by wildly large crowds. Like, I mean, all over the world. Okay, all over the world. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811, which is free, I am like the biggest supporter for free for all of us that will have developed a new social media channel. Let me get it out there for you. I am the advocate. I've created a safe space for all of us. We are all supportive of each other. There is no competition. That was devil energy wanting us to compete, wanting us to step on each other's heads. Separatism. No, 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 no. We are all very connected. All of them, even those who operate in devil energy. That's why we're trying to elevate everyone. Leave no one behind, I'm hearing. Leave no one behind. Spirit, what else do you have for a message for this beautiful collective? Woo! Oh, this energy is like picking up massively. I've got goosebumps. I've got massive goosebumps. What else do you want me to say? Oh, they want me to reel it back. I'm sorry, I went on a little tangent there. They're saying the only way that you can be controlled, the only way that you could be controlled, and they're saying, say it one more time, the only way that you could be controlled and manipulated by others is if you allow yourself to react to these games they're playing, manipulation, that, you know, it'll be like, oh, wow. I was like, Lucia, thank you. My spirit guides are so amazing. They really support me. The ultimate happiness. This is source energy. God, source, creator, universe, whatever you resonate with, okay? Your your God energy going directly through you and your inner child. Like you are so free and happy. Now they're saying reel it in. Okay, so the only way that they can tap into this, they want this. This is like incredible superpower energy. You can create anything with this, and you are given this. You are given this because you are so pure of heart. You do not misuse it to hurt others ever. You're like probably one of those people that like life catches bugs like me that are in the house and make sure they're free and get their chance at life for those 5 days they're alive or whatever. They're saying, do not react. That energy can only captivate those who react. And because you have healed these aspects of yourself, why do I react with that dog whistle? You know, like that person knows that gets to me. And then they take me in a crate. Oh, you're not crated, babe. They take me into a crowd and then they'll give me that little, right? So that I react. And everybody goes, look at them reacting. They only have control over you if you react. And that's why you taming the beast, you saying, I see ego, I see your fears and insecurities. We are going to heal those. When you get that trigger, that's your like angels going, that's what we need to heal so they can't control us anymore. You know, when you feel that fight or flight and survival mode and you're like, if someone were to come right in your face and say something ridiculously painful, you know, or do something ridiculously painful, or take from you something that meant the world, all of those things, and they want you to go, blah, 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 blah. But you don't do that anymore, do you? That's reactive abuse, by the way. So no more shame on that. These individuals that operate in devil energy will literally use anything. There is no concern or empathizing, okay? It's very narcissistic. They will use anything to get you to react. And that's what they've done forever. But since you're not reactive, oh my gosh, Queen of Swords, like you're so stoic. You are so a true seer and true speaker. You can see through all the crap. You've taken your sword. You know who's doing this. So now if you even get these little triggers anymore, you're like, I see what you're doing. I see your game. I raise you one sword. I'm not going to react. And you're like so stoic and calm and grounded. And you're like, you know what? I see through you. You're projecting your injured little self on me. You want me to react so you can steal my energy. Control dramas. Okay, Spirit wants me to talk about control dramas. We're going to go there. I do as I'm told because Spirit has my back. They have my back the whole way. And I'm telling you, you couldn't have a better bodyguard than Spirit, Divine, your guides. They've been with you since birth. But they want me to speak of control dramas, how people steal energy. What was that book? Can you remind me, Spirit? Oh, come on. I've got a blockage there. I don't know why. I'm going to remember it, though. I'm going to remember it. But first, I'm going to speak of this. So people use different control dramas to try to steal each other's energy. And if you've ever sat on a park bench anywhere and just people watch, oh, it's fun, isn't it? You watch it unfold. You see the mother, yelling at their little kid because their little kids, acting out because something's wrong. No one ever listens to the child, right? What's bothering you? Maybe they've got pent up negative energy and they're an empath and they've absorbed it all in the crowds. They just want to blow it up. But, there's mom or dad and they're correcting their child and yelling at their child, feeding this. It's like you could see the push and pull of energy. So here's some of these, here's some of the methods they use, okay? So one of the ones that is really ridiculously abusive is like the silent treatment. So being aloof, right? They make you pry and pry. They're tapped in. They got this massive straw and they're pulling in all your energy. You can see the energy as the person gets depleted. It's like, what's wrong? You okay? Everything all right? Or they ghost you, like they block you, they ghost you in any way. They're stealing your energy. Every time you're thinking of them, giving attention to them, wondering what's going on, right? They're stealing your energy. That's called aloof, okay? Being aloof. All right, the other one is intimidation. Those are the ones who get like all puffed right up and they're like, if you do that, threat, right? They want you intimidated, or they'll impose fearful thoughts. All right. They'll be like, are you sure you want to do that? Because like this could happen, right? They use intimidation, fear, and they drain you. They suck you of your life force. And you know what I'm talking about. And you literally just like have to get away. You have to get away. Or you will, in an unhealed version of you, would reciprocate. You could see the control dramas working on each other, right? One will be aloof, the other one will use intimidation, the other, and so on. They intertwine, and they're often learned through childhood. I don't know how they wouldn't be learned. They are learned through childhood, okay? Which control drama to use. There are more, and I'm going with it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we've got aloof, intimidation, interrogation. Oh, yeah. How do you think in the court systems and even if you're being, say, investigated by a police officer or something and interviewed, how do you think people drain you? They ask you question after question after question after question, right? You know? Oh, where were you on the night of the 6th at 2 o'clock? Oh, I was at the, are you, well, this is, what about this? Or they'll answer your question with question. They'll answer question. That drains. It's confusion, illusion, right? Yeah, okay. So that's another way your energy is being stolen. If someone's rapid firing you with questions, cut them off. Say, I don't know, I'm going to go for a walk. Or actually, the best way I find to disarm people is I ask them. I literally approach them and I say, why are you asking me so many questions? Or why are you trying to intimidate me? Or why are you giving me the silent treatment? Boof, their ego can't fight it right now. Now it's got to go in and look, why am I doing that? They might have a response that's really, but they got to look at it then because you're calling it out. Ow! Queen of Swords is calling it out, right? Yeah. All right. Now, what else? Spirit, sorry. They're saying reel it in. So we've got intimidation. Oh, woe is me. The woe is me. I'm the victim. Nothing ever goes my way. Or I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. It must be because I just suck. That me. That's such a drain. I will not be around people with any of these anymore. I just don't. I don't need to excuse. I don't need to give an excuse. Whether it's family, friends, work, anything, I gave it all up. I'm like, you do not have access to my creative, abundant energy. And that is what unlocked all of the rest of my spiritual gifts. Okay? Literally, I could be trusted because this is not being stolen and put in the wrong hands. So if you've got someone playing the victim or woe is me, me, and they're not doing anything about it, they're just, it's to get this empathy out of you, right? So all of those 4 for sure. Now, can I have the name of the book? Can I have the name of it had oh, come on. I'm going to remember this after, and it's just going to be like, why didn't I get to know that? Some of you know which book I'm talking about that speaks of these control dramas. If you think of it, it'd be great if you'd share it with our soul family in the comments if you feel called. I'm going to remember it after, and I'm like, it's something I bought like a whole bunch of copies. I shared it with others because I really wanted people to empower themselves and be able to disconnect from these people who are draining and tapping their energy. But in the meanwhile, people watching, you can see the struggle. The child using one, the parent using another. Couples are like, friends, they're like, and they use different control dramas, and the energy goes back and forth. And it's like, ew, who wants to recycle? It's like mouthwash, right? Like, how about just tap into the divine and get your own? And meanwhile, do the healing, right? Yeah. because you're not reactive, you don't respond in a way that they can meditate and plan where they want to throw you, knowing how you'll react, right? You are not easily like a puppet and manipulated by them throwing something down and going, they're going to react like this, and they're laughing. And then you don't. Oh, well, why didn't they react? They always used to react to that. This used to be something I could do, stick them with. And then all of a sudden they would go this direction, and then I would know I could do this and this and this to them. You don't react anymore. That is the secret sauce. That is so important. So knowing all this, knowing the control dramas, insights, the 10th insight, that's part of the book. Keep going, Spirit. I'm looking on my bookshelf. I bet you I have that book sitting there. I have so many copies of it. That is so strange. I have never, ever forgotten. So I'm getting interference. So Archangel Michael, could you please take any energies off that do not apply to the safety and security and clarity that I'm sharing with this beautiful collective watching right now? All right. Celestine Prophecy. Thank you. Oh, Archangel Michael is kicking butt. I would not want to come up against them. The clarity, the wisdom, the truth sharing. I am meant to share the truth just like you. And that's why that message, I had literally energies trying to block it. It's like, I never forget that. Celestine Prophecy. Love, 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 love that book. It is really something that took me on a journey of understanding in a way that was riveting. And it made total sense to me, even years ago. It's really good. It's good. Celestine Prophecy, guys. Oh, you'll get a first-hand look at the samples, examples of these control dramas and how to tame the beast. Why am I so excited? Something's coming in. Spirit, what do I need to know for this collective? This is going long and I'm good with it. I am so excited. Yeah, you're manifesting everything that you have been putting your focus on. That's why they were trying to keep your focus on those stupid things. Things that serve them. You don't do that anymore. You're like, this is gold, man. I am like liquid gold. This energy, no, I'm putting it focused on what I want. And you are creating your world. As soon as people start to realize, once you take accountability for the fact that your life may have been very difficult, but you allowed it to happen, that is empowering. That is pulling back your power, 8 energy. That's when the abundance could come in, because you're no longer going, oh, I'm a victim of circumstances. No, you're not. You accidentally, not being mindful, created these events in order for you to learn, and boy, did you learn. And now your focus is constantly on you and what you desire. Only what you desire. None of what you don't desire. You don't put any focus on negative, because you can see how quickly the things keep repeating themselves when you're looking at it. It's like, just flow, baby. Go with the flow. You're a master manifester. You are the magician. And I keep seeing new beginnings. There's something. It's like, you're like this version of you. You're just getting to know this. Yeah, you've got a brand new perspective on life, on you, on everything, on control dramas, on how you can connect the dots and how the same energy was operating out of different people over and over these cycles. And you busted through them like chains smashing. It's like, I'm done. Nah, I'm not your puppet. I'm not captive anymore. I'm not a captive of yours. I am going out on my own. I am not being stagnant and stuck and lack mindset. Are you kidding? Do you know the power in these palms, in this third eye, and what I see and what I've been through to learn it? You're not taking that from me, and you are so focused on the life of your dreams, and it's going to get way better, by the way. You get gifted a whole lot more than what you can even conceive with. That's beautiful, brain. It's going to get good, but you're creating it. You're creating all of this to open up for you this brand new version of yourself that is meant to be seen and heard and share the truth and wisdom that you're hearing and learning along the way. Woo! And you are authentic. Like, you don't care if your nails aren't right. You don't care if people don't like what you have to say. In fact, you're like a walking tower. They're not going to like what you say. You call out BS when you see it. And you know you've got like when you've got angels guarding you, which you do, when you walk this path and you've done the healing, no one's going to hurt you. It's your own thinking and, manifesting that might hurt you. You're not doing that. Look at this. An offer of something so overflowing emotionally is coming in. Huge. I felt that for like days, guys, days. It's because you finally created space for it. You got rid of all the things that used to bring up sad memories. Like, I don't need to keep that. I don't need those emails. I don't need that information. I don't need to be reminded of the ways that I made mistakes in order to get to be who I am now. I already forgave that. There's no shame there. What, I'm human? Yeah. You are moving on to calmer waters. You are transitioning, and it's so exciting getting to know this new version of you. It's like a bestie, right? Oh gosh, I didn't realize I could do that. Yeah, you can. You could do anything. Anything. The only thing that stopped you is your own limitations. That's why individuals were playing with your mind to get you to believe certain things, to focus on things that they wanted manifested in the world, especially large masses, right? Like they try to get us all to watch the news and be fearful so that they could manifest. They want this to happen, so they're going to keep giving you the same. People that, oh man, narcissistic, nasty people that use misuse their power and authority is what I'm hearing. You're meant for massive abundance, security, happy family, 10 of coins. This has been a long time because what is coming in that you're manifesting is huge. And I don't know if you're at this point yet that you remember this or know this, but the bigger our manifestations, the more that has to be cleared energetically and physically in our life. The people that can't be in it, okay, that because they don't vibrate at that level. The things, the clutter, the thoughts, the behaviors, addictions, any of that has to go to make room for this. And it takes a long time, but it's coming. You see, it's in your energy. If it's in the cards, it's in your energy. Generational wealth for all the cycles you've broken, all the way you continue to pour out and help others by sharing just your essence, your understanding, your truth. You speak the truth. Now we're going to do an Osho Zen. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. And then I'm closing this out. A lot of people just like, they have no attention span. They've been programmed to not have attention span very long because it takes a bit to get this information and to receive it. Okay, you've got attention span that can stand the test of time. And that's what's bringing us in. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You're meant to take all of the experiences you've had, especially the most challenging ones, but all of them, okay, and mix them, integrate them with these beautiful gifts that you were given since birth. Some of you can sing. Some of you are painters, you're artists of any kind, you're writers. Some of you just have this natural ability. Oh, you can tell, you can relate to others on so many levels because of the experiences you've had. So people do feel safe, and they're the type that maybe you're counselors. There's something. You are to take all of your multifaceted gifts, and you're very talented. Whatever it is that you love doing, cooking, baking, I don't know. There's some way that you're going to share your wisdom and knowledge that you've learned through doing these things. And I feel honestly like a social platform, which is today's new way of doing it, book form, is something that's going to be seen by large audiences, and it is going to be fully supported by the divine and your angels working in the background. And your ancestors are so proud of you because you freed them too. Of course you did. You broke cycles. They never have to come back and repeat them. Do you not think that you are so revered in the spirit world? Oh, friggin' yeah. So you're bringing this truth forward one way or another, and you're going to be paid handsomely for this, okay? Some of you are being moved. I'm seeing like you have a dream home you want to go to, or you're being called to a different area to change the energy, because where you are, your energy is so powerful, it changes the energy in that area. That's why, of course, you're the walking tower. You've been placed in areas that are very difficult, people that are very difficult, abusive even, narcissistic. You were giving them the opportunity to learn and choose which side they're on. And those who didn't choose, to be supportive of you, but instead came against you through gossip, slander, coercion, and all this crap, all the abuse, anything. They are receiving their karma, and it's not that there's like some big large head God in the world that goes, you must be punished. No, it's for them and us as well. We've all received karma on some level in some life. Definitely we have. Okay. We've got trauma stored from ancestors ahead of us and things that we had to process. But if they're refusing to process this trauma, these traumatic, some of them have soul fragments that expand so many different lifetimes and parallels, dimensions, if you will, okay? Because it's all really happening right now, but that's a whole other story. Those who refuse to heal these wounds for their own good, they're receiving karma so that they are forced to look at it. It's like taking someone who's an interrogator, stealing energy off others and saying, why are you doing that? Why are you asking so many questions? Or why are you intimidating? Why are you trying to intimidate me? Getting them to look at how ugly it is and why it is not acceptable or healthy. Only so that they can too level up and do their part, okay? And elevate too, ascend as well. Leave no one behind. No one behind. But it's not our job to take them by the hands. That's when they can pull you down. It's about trusting where divine puts you, because there's always a reason. And if you take one for the team, like you get everything stolen from you, or you were misused, mistreated, understand that's what this payoff is. You're literally receiving this best version of you, and the rest of your life being so freaking comfortable, you could just, you're like a shining light. It's for all that you did, working, co-creating with the divine to really point out what needs healing in others, okay, and who all needs to receive this balance giving them the opportunity. And I don't want to say like you were like bait, but you literally knew what you were doing when you came here. You're like, I signed up for that because you're strong. You are so strong. You were strong enough to do this. And that's why you were chosen to do it and why you took that on. And I'm so proud of you. This brand new beginning, embrace it. It is going to be so sweet. You've earned every single part of this. Why am I seeing Ace of Cups poking out? Oh, goodness, something so overflowing with joy. By the divine. See the little hand coming out? You've got so many things coming. Wheel of Fortune finally spinning in your favor. Another cycle broken. 10. Ones and tens. Ones and tens. Constantly I'm seeing, why am I seeing 101010? Oh, you got a little secret code in your DNA that's coming forward and unlocking. And it's because you're finally ready. Again, the butterfly. I just looked at it again. It's time to fly, sweet soul. You are transitioning. You are transitioning. Oh, look at that. Sending so much love. Take care, guys. Keep shining. You are so special.